This program is part of the Cosmic Potato Podcast Network. For more shows like this, visit our website at cosmicpotatonetwork.com.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
I am Iron Man. That's a big point.
Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds.
You are a toy!
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Why so serious?
The city's flying. We're fighting an army of robots. And I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
And welcome to World War Z episode 268. I'm Troy.
Guys, I want you to meet a really good friend of mine. This is Troy.
I'm AJ.
AJ? What kind of name is AJ? Oh, you race cars?
It was someone's birthday yesterday.
Yes, it was. Not yours or mine.
Nope. It was someone that we all know well. It was Kermit the Frog's birthday.
Yeah, he just turned 65 yesterday.
Yep. And
officially a senior citizen.
And wouldn't you believe it, we were able to actually get him here.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I've got, the questions I've been wanting to ask.
I'm kind of starstruck myself.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, everybody just calm down a little bit. It's okay. I'm just a normal person.
Oh,
or
well, hello
frog, I guess. Hey, Ben Kermit. Yeah, I'm doing okay. You know, it's weird being 65. I don't feel like a senior citizen.
Well, hopefully you don't croak anytime soon.
No, I see what you did there. Good.
How's Miss Piggy?
She's okay. She's not crazy about knowing that she's dating a quote unquote senior citizen. But you know, she's adapting. I think that's a good way to put it.
There you go. I like that.
You know, I still have both my hips.
Yeah.
They're all original. So I can still hop with the best of them.
That's pretty dang impressive.
I don't have any gray hair, which is good.
Very true.
So how's life changed for you, Kermit, being 65? What are you doing now? Are you still
acting?
Acting? I mean, what?
Yeah.
What are you retired? No, I'm not. I maybe semi-retired. You would say.
Working as a greeter at Walmart?
No. Fortunately, I don't have to, you got that Disney money, so I don't have to, do that to keep busy.
Very true. Very true.
And, there might be a new Muppet thing coming down the pipe in the near future.
I would be really excited for that.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I've heard through the grapevine or swamp vine.
A little fly told you?
Before I ate him. Well, that's good, Kermit. Good for you. I'm glad that you're still working and keeping busy. What have you been doing in this keeping busy? Been doing during the quarantine?
Yeah.
Practicing my banjo skills.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw online, but I did have a little video I put out there, me playing the banjo. Other than that, just bringing home the bacon.
oh, now I see what you did there. Yeah,
you see, I can make jokes too. Well, I love to stick around, guys, but I got other things to do.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks, Kermit. We appreciate it. Anytime you want to hop on by, feel free.
Pull up a lily pad.
Yep.
There's always a place for you.
Apparently plenty of frog puns, too. All right. See you later, guys. Bye, Kermit.
See you, Kermit.
See you later. That was nice.
He hasn't aged a day.
Not a day.
Jeez.
Still looks the same.
Yeah.
I would even say he looks better today than he did like 30 years ago.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Speaking of birthdays.
Yes. We've got a taste test this week, and it is birthday cake Kit Kats. For a limited time. I was actually at the store yesterday picking up some stuff, and I'd seen online
some supplies.
Yeah. Not. It's not food anymore or groceries. No, it's supplies.
Supplies.
I wore my mask and everything.
Good.
But like, it's so dang stupid because you'll stand 6 feet apart before you go into the store, but then once you actually get into the store, like, they don't do that.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to use my cart a couple of times to kind of like push people back. Like, just to be like, hey dude, like, remember there's some social distancing here. But anyways, I was at checkout and I saw these and I had to pick them up. And because they're for a limited time and they look pretty interesting.
They smell amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I've opened up the package and they smell really good.
Dude, okay, they kind of smell like and remind me of those, what was it, circus animal cookies?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. They look like them, too. It's like you took one of those circus animal cookies and flattened it out.
I always loved getting, like, birthday cake, a birthday cake.
Yeah.
Right? Funfetti was my go-to.
Crispy wafers in birthday cake flavored white cream with sprinkles.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. It tastes like one of those circus animal cookies.
It really does. Even the wafer inside looks to be a different color. Right?
I don't know. I ate it too quick.
Okay, but they're a little bit more...
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Darker. They almost look like a animal cracker.
Yeah.
Inside. Dang.
Those are really good.
Yeah, I definitely recommend those. At first I grabbed a pack and then I was just like, no. We probably will need our own.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Right?
Actually, no, don't. I don't want it all. I want the whole thing to myself.
It's a pretty high quality white chocolate.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's way good. You get the occasional little, the occasional little crunch of the sprinkles.
Right. Which they actually have their own individual flavor, too. You don't think there's maybe a little bit too much frosting around them?
No.
Because like with an animal cracker, you've got nothing on the bottom and then it's coated on top.
I mean, it's just...
Or the circus.
It's just like a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
You know? Same frosting to wafer ratio. It's just white chocolate.
Out of 5 birthday candles, what are you giving this?
I'm giving it a 4. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because I could easily eat a lot of those.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous. It's really good, but dangerous. So I'm giving it a 4.
Okay. See, I would say that I'd give it a 4, but because it's pretty rich, like I could eat quite a few of them.
It is really rich.
But then it really coats your mouth with that flavor. Yeah, the only way I'm giving things a 5 as far as taste test goes is if you can't put them down.
Yeah. And if you know if you got to have a good mouth feel to it as well.
Very true.
If it doesn't coat your mouth, like that would be perfect. If it didn't assault you with flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what it does.
Which isn't bad, but
no.
like in smaller bursts.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad at all. The flavor is good. It's just a lot. Yeah.
Well, dang.
See, because now, see my...
Oh, Kermit's back.
Yeah. I'm glad he stopped by before I ate those. We might not have had an interview at all. Because my throat would be so, I wouldn't want to embarrass myself in front of Kermit.
No. Yeah.
My throat my voice to crack.
Mm-hmm.
In front of such a living legend. Yeah, go pick those up. Holy cow.
Definitely.
If you have kids, I bet they will love those.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Hot chocolate.
Ooh, yeah.
Right? That'd be really good.
That'd be way good.
Use it as a dipping. Yeah.
Oh, I should have made some. I should have thought about that. Shoot. Well, you didn't tell me what the taste test was, so.
Yeah. Trying to keep it a surprise here.
Okay. All right. So let's get to This Week in Geek.
This weekend. Geek.
All right. This came out of nowhere. According to Sylvester Stallone, Demolition Man 2 is reportedly in the works. Because that's just what Sylvester Stallone does now. He just looks at his filmography and says, what could I do that's a sequel?
I'd texted you earlier in the week and said dude, if you haven't recently watched this movie, we need to watch this because of this story. Well, okay, I first texted and said, hey, I'm going to watch Demolition Man. And you're like, wait, why?
Yeah, it's like, why?
I was surprised at the cast.
Yeah, it's a good cast.
It's great. There's a lot of stars in there.
Sylvester Stallone, Sandra Bullock, Wesley Snipes.
It was one of the few Rob Schneider movies I could stand.
That's right, he's in it too.
He wasn't horrible. It wasn't great, but
Rob Schneider,
right?
Yeah.
But I was really surprised because a lot of the time, I had to do my own research because she was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's got his own library because he was a president, right?
Right.
But then I looked at it, and the movie came out in 1993, but he didn't, what was it? Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't even get into politics until 2002.
Yeah.
So it's what the heck? Yeah. They're predicting the future stuff here.
No, they predicted a few things.
Yeah.
I think there's an article out there that says the things that Demolition Man predicted that came true.
They're right up there with The Simpsons as far as predicting things.
Yeah.
It was eerie. But it was really fun also because they had banned swearing and they had banned all sorts of different other things. And it felt a little bit like Minority Report, whereas the cogs basically would tell you, hey, this is going down, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
They even banned spicy food.
Yeah.
So they went to an extreme with it, but I actually liked the movie. It's cheesy.
It is. It's way
great.
cheesy. It's not horrible.
No.
And there's VR in that movie.
Yeah.
There is
self-driving cars.
Self-driving cars. Social distancing high fives.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought about that too. I'm like, that could be the direction that we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just hey, kind of put your hands close together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. He even talks about how there's no toilet paper.
Yeah.
The 3 seashells. Maybe that's what we'll get an answer to in the sequel.
I hope. That's
what is the deal with the 3 seashells? How do you use those?
So the VR, yeah, with as far as intercourse and everything goes, he's like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
I prefer physical touch. And it would be pretty shocking but it wasn't, it was set in the year, 2032?
Yeah. Yep, you're right. 2032?
That doesn't seem that far off. 12 years from now. So, in that time, Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to become president.
Well, unfortunately, he can't because he wasn't born in America.
True.
So, unless they change the laws on that.
Who knows? Stranger things have happened,
That's
Troy.
True. That is true. in this particular year, yes.
Anything can happen. This is a year of murderous bees, wasps, hornets, whatever you want to call
Hornets.
them. Yeah, hornets.
Yeah. Earthquakes.
The end of
Pandemics.
When it hits 2021, we all have to yell like Jumanji a couple of times, right?
Yeah. Make sure this all goes away.
Yeah.
Really quick before we move on. I actually found an article where Sandra Bullock explains the 3 seashells.
Okay.
Right? Okay. This is what it says. Josh Horowitz, Sandra Bullock, to once and for all settle the greatest mystery in movie history. This is what she says. Well, think of a bidet, right? There's several processes. You have number 1, you have number 2, and then cleanup. But it doesn't stop there. It turns out the seashells are also musical instruments. You can use them as little maracas as well, continued Bullock. Give an example of a short beat you can drop with the future's answer to toilet paper. See, it's a musical instrument, and it's a hygiene element. Actually, that's all she says.
Okay.
So, bidet, okay.
So it's just,
number 1, number 2, and then cleanup.
Yeah.
So
there's more questions than answers with this.
So 1 seashell is for when you pee. 1 seashell is for when you poop.
Yeah.
And then the other's to clean up the whole thing? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Sandra Bullock let me down.
We need to know.
Again. Yeah. That's the answer we want. That's what we're all clamoring for. What?
Clamming for? What are the 3
What are the 3 seashells?
Speaking of number 2, we both got a chance to watch Tiger King, the TV show, right?
Along with everybody else, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Tiger King, the TV show, will be adapted, and they've already cast Nicolas Cage to play Johnny Exotic. And at first, I was just like, that is so random, and yeah, he'll take any job. But then I got thinking about it, you know?
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It is perfect casting.
He is just the weirdo that would work perfect in this. Really eccentric and just... He would embrace this role.
Nic Cage is not the weirdo we deserve, or not the weirdo we need, but he's the one we deserve.
Yeah. I don't like... Okay, so Joe Exotic, he's still in prison. Is he in prison for life?
More or less, yeah.
Right? On all those different accounts and charges, and it was really weird in the documentary. They didn't stick too much with the trial. It was pretty quick, rushed through.
It was pretty quick.
I mean, I know that they had a lot of like random stuff to get to, but I felt like that was kind of overlooked a little bit by other things. What would you want to even see from a Tiger King TV show?
Everything that they talked about in the documentary just played out.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I want to see...
hey, all you cats and kittens.
Yeah.
Carol.
Who's going to play Carol Baskin? That's the question.
Ooh.
Like, I saw this funny meme, just really quick. It says, people before, you're cruising for a bruising.
Yeah.
People now, you're asking for a baskin.
I get
yeah, just everything they talked about in the documentary. I want to see, that building getting burned down.
Yeah.
I want to see his husband accidentally shoot himself. I want to see all that crazy nonsense.
Yeah.
I want to see the employee getting her arm bitten off by a tiger.
And then coming back to work like a couple of days later. Yeah. Like it was nothing.
Just with one arm. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Man, that's loyalty right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see arrest and conviction. He was sentenced to 22 years on January 22nd, 2019.
Okay. I guess they could still go to the prison and consult him on stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, but they've got a lot of material. It's not like they don't have his TV show and everything else, right?
Yeah, they have plenty of material. And I'm sure Nic Cage will go to that prison and talk to him.
Oh,
I almost guarantee it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Same.
I'll
I feel like they
watch
need
it.
to come out with this like pretty soon, though.
Yeah, before people
Ride that whole meme train.
Yep.
Before people forget about it. We've got short attention spans.
Taika Waititi.
Yes.
Just, go on to the next story.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Taika Waititi to co-write / direct new Star Wars film. And this has been confirmed by Disney, by Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
He is going to write and direct the new Star Wars film. Which...
Have they given any details of what it's going to be about?
No.
Or where it's...
Nope. We know it's not going to be the Skywalker saga.
Right.
That's done.
That's been finished.
I'm hoping it'll be...
Lando?
No, I'm hoping it'll just be new characters.
Really? Okay.
New story, new characters.
Yeah.
Like the Mandalorian. Just new. I don't, all that other stuff with Luke and Han and Leia and Lando, that's all done.
You wouldn't like to see
Throw it
any of
away.
the knights?
No.
Okay.
I just want something new.
Something fresh that is a Star Wars movie and it's set in the Star Wars universe, but it's completely different.
Yes.
It's something... Okay.
Again, like the Mandalorian.
Would you like it to be a standalone kind of a movie or the beginning of something bigger?
I think standalone.
Okay.
Honestly. And I would love to see him continue to go in that direction with movies in the future. Just get different directors to direct different Star Wars.
Do you don't think
films.
that would make it too convoluted? I mean, I know they have a pretty tight grasp on what they want to do.
I don't think so. I think if there's standalone films, just contained contained in one little story, I think
Yeah.
I think it'd be fine.
It could definitely work. Speaking of another Disney commodity, Marvel announces Fury Files, a series that's coming to Netflix May 15th. They gave in the synopsis and kind of the all about it. What the heck? My phone just went all over the place. What in the world? It went to a completely different page. And now it's saying...
Did you break your phone?
I believe so. I'm pretty sure.
See, this is why I have all the stories up on my laptop.
Yeah. I like to have them a little bit closer so then I can just go through and read it. But that didn't work here. We'll just have to edit this out.
Or not.
No, wait. Alright.
Are you good? You back?
I'm back.
Good?
We're back.
Okay. Alright.
You shouldn't be surprised that Nick Fury has files on every Marvel superhero. Fury Files will give viewers top secret access to S.H.I.E.L.D. intel on key Marvel heroes and villains. All of this is told by none other than mysterious Nick Fury, bringing together a mix of animation and motion comic art. Look to download a bunch of information about every single hero.
Interesting.
Fury's got you covered.
You said that's coming to Netflix?
No, to Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
on May 15th, so just around the corner.
It's in 5 days.
I feel like this is kind of... I don't know. Disney has been getting a lot of heat with their product with not coming out with new material. And I feel like this is kind of one of their attempts at it. I just worry that it's going to kind of have too much of a S.H.I.E.L.D. vibe to it, that people aren't going to be really too interested.
Well, I'm wondering what exactly this. Let's see. So it says, bringing together a mix of animation and motion comic art.
Right.
So it's not going to be like, it seems like it's not going to be an original TV show. It's more like, I can see it as, okay, you can pick what character you want to know about. Okay, so you click on Iron Man. So we get little animations of Iron Man.
Very similar to what DC Universe has done, like I showed you on that app, with their streaming service, where you can click on all their different characters and then it gives a synopsis on them.
Like, I'm betting that's what it's going to be. Okay.
Kind of when they first appeared in the comics, giving them a backstory.
Yeah, like almost like an encyclopedia, or, like a resource.
Do you feel like this is a way for them to introduce more characters into the MCU so that then they can use them later on in film or television?
It's probably exactly why.
So do you think that we're going to find like our new Guardians of the Galaxy in this thing?
I would be curious to see what characters they have on there.
Right.
I don't have Disney Plus at the moment, but like, are they just going to have the ones that have appeared in the MCU so far? Or are they going to have more that are coming? Or,
Because a lot of the times, like, where we get most of our information on projects that they're working on is through other outlets. And through, how, like, there was that comic book, or there was those books that were released that had glimpses into what direction they're going. Mm-hmm. Like, people are even looking at coloring books for any indication that there might be a new character or something. They're grasping at straws, right?
Right.
So this is just another opportunity for them to do so.
Yeah, it seems like this is something that...
It's like, hey, we've got an extra bunch of material and stuff that we can use.
Something they just threw together, Something else they can throw on the app.
Air quotes, original content, but at the same time, it doesn't seem all that original.
Yeah.
Or that unique.
I don't know. Like, if it was...
even behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be more interested in it.
If the Fury Files covered everything from the comics to the movies to the TV shows, and it's just, stuff that you can pick and choose, like you said, behind the scenes stuff, interviews with actors or voice actors or directors or, concept art or making the costumes, stuff like that, that would be interesting to me.
I feel like it wasn't really too thought out.
Yeah, I
kind of rushed together to create new content to throw up on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Which is unfortunate. And do you think that, like, Samuel L. Jackson, I know he's going to do it for, like, a paycheck, but do you think he's kind of over playing Nick Fury?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Watching interviews with Samuel L. Jackson, he'll go back and play any character he's done before.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't care.
He's like a higher Nicolas Cage. Like a more popular...
More talented?
More talented Nicolas Cage. Right? He'll play anything.
Yeah, he said that he's not picky about the roles that he does, and he said he works cheap. That's why he works all the time.
Yeah.
See? Smart.
Oh.
But yeah, he'll go back and he'll play other characters. Like he's up to playing Jules again from Pulp Fiction. He wants to play Mace Windu again.
Yeah.
He wants to do all that stuff.
The Hateful Nine.
Yeah. So yeah, playing Nick Fury again. Oh sure, yeah, I'm sure he's all for it.
Although he can't go back and play what's the dude from Django?
No.
The butler?
No, you can't do that.
No. That was a one and done.
Yeah.
I really cracked the whip on that one.
There's another character you mentioned that also died. I can't remember who it was. A lot of his characters die.
Yeah.
Well, Mace Windu. Mace Windu died.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of coming back to Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, we know the Mandalorian Season 2 is coming out, I think, in the fall. Right?
Right.
Am I right on that?
Yes. Yeah.
And we already know that Ahsoka Tano will be appearing in the series. Played by, apparently, Rosario Dawson. Which is, again, perfect casting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Ahsoka isn't the only familiar face that's going to be popping up. Old Boba Fett's coming back. He's going to be appearing in Mandalorian Season 2, played by Tamora Morrison, who played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones. Which makes sense, because Boba Fett was a clone of Jango. So,
it only makes sense.
See, it makes sense that he would play him.
Yeah.
Got to keep up with continuity. I'm hoping that there is a big Mandalorian fight between him and Boba Fett.
Oh yeah,
that would be so awesome.
Some sort of a showdown.
Mm-hmm. Like an old Wild West showdown.
Yeah, they take a couple of steps, like 10 paces, kind of a deal, turn and just have at it.
That'd be so cool.
We already saw. Well, they'd already kind of alluded to this, right? In the first season. Because
they did.
There was like a bounty hunter that was tracking him down, and you kind of heard those spurs, right?
Yeah.
But that was the only thing that we've gotten so far. Is it just that why is he even like tracking him down? Because there's a bounty on him?
It's very possible.
Right?
Because Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian.
No, he doesn't have like some sort of morals or scruples or a code.
He's not part of that tribe. He just wears the armor.
Right. Which, will we actually find out how he got this armor? Whether he killed a Mandalorian to get it?
I mean, Jango Fett kind of had it. He kind of had a variation of it. So
True.
maybe that's where he got the idea, and he just kind of
went off of that.
Yeah, made his own.
Because that steel is pretty dang strong.
I'm betting that it'll turn out that his helmet, Boba Fett's helmet, was Jango's helmet, and he just repainted it.
Ooh, that'd be legit. That would be awesome.
Because, remember in Attack of the Clones, little baby Boba was holding the helmet.
Right. So
in the arena. So he just slaps on a new coat of paint, green and red.
Which it's weird because like a lot of the times I'm kind of worried with these projects when they introduce characters that are really beloved to so many people.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried with the Mandalorian.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's going to be great.
It's like with the MCU. It's like whatever they do, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Same with the Mandalorian. It's going to be good.
Right.
Like you already know that. And I liked Tamora Morrison as Jango Fett. I liked Jango Fett as a character.
Same.
I thought he was a cool character.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that at all that he's coming back. I think it'll be cool.
One last and final story here. Cyberpunk 2077 lets players customize the size and combination of genitals.
So CyberJunk 2077.
Exactly.
You know how long I've been waiting to say that? I've been waiting this whole time to say that.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. You're like, oh, he's about to the story. He's about to the story.
So, hang on. So, size, okay, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Combination?
I feel like they're trying to appeal to everybody. To give... I see, and I was trying to read through the article to see if it was like, so you could have a chest, but then also, like, junk? Or, like...
So you can have boobs and a dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't...
All right.
But it's really weird, and I was thinking about this. I will spend about a half an hour customizing my characters sometimes, right?
Oh, yeah. If that, it could be... Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Quite a while. Because it's
quite
really
a bit
cool.
longer.
It's...
We'll be in the game, I can guarantee you that.
Well, that's another thing I'll get to in just a second. But
okay,
I feel like where it's really cool to see your character in cutscenes, right?
Yeah.
It really helps to bring you and submerge you into this universe.
Mm-hmm.
It only makes you feel more invested about the character. You don't want to see him get hurt. You want to like fight with them.
Sure.
So I feel like I would spend a lot of time like creating a character that kind of like looks like a better version of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everybody does that.
Right. I did in pro wrestling games all the time.
Right? Yeah. But then at the same time, are they gonna have it where it's just like clothing on, clothing off kind of a deal? And is this too far? I know that we've talked about like in Red Dead before where like the horses, their dicks would like shrink when they went into the snow.
Right.
Just to kind of add realism to the game.
Yeah.
So is
dick physics.
And they'd said in this, there's sure to be, because it's got an M rating, so there's sure to be nudity scenes, graphic scenes, right?
Yeah, that's what the ESRB says. Says
Yeah.
This game contains nudity and sexual material.
Yeah. So, are you going to be designing your character, like, fully nude?
I would assume.
Right?
Yeah. And it has, like, you know, the little bar on the side that you can click and it'll start to move.
You're like, my character, his, like, leans a little to the left there.
Nope, keep going. Keep going. Oh, hit my knee. There we go.
Well, okay. So then, like, you can make it bigger, but then you can also make it, like, smaller.
Make it smaller.
Yeah. It's like from a micro to, like, a mile long kind of a deal.
Get yourself looking like a horse or a baby.
Well, so is clothing going to be on and off for women as well?
I would assume.
Right?
Gender equality, man.
Yeah. So is this going too far with customization with characters?
Maybe a little.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not really necessary to help submerge you into this universe.
Yeah.
And I feel like, okay, if there's any type of bugs or glitches or problems with this game, they probably spent way too much time with this section of the game that they could have better spent on other areas of the game. So they better have like all their other shit like locked up tight and finished before they start doing this.
Yeah. You know, big labia or small.
Yeah. I don't even
There's
know.
so much I could say. Are you shaved or not?
Yeah.
Do you bleach your butthole or no?
So many options.
So many options.
Do you think that this is going to make more people buy this game just so they can see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know it will.
Yeah.
You know it will. I'm tempted to buy it now.
You're like, and it's going to be released, is it going to be for the PS4 or is it going to be for the PS5?
I would assume PS5, right? I mean, because we've seen previews of it and the effects look insane.
Yeah.
So I would assume it's going to be the PS5.
Just to be able to handle those graphics, right? Yeah.
Gotta be able to handle the dick physics. And the
so
labia
we're gonna be seeing this in like 8K.
Yes.
Ooh. Like, I think I want a mole right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I need more pores in my areolas. Oh, man.
This
is going to be something else.
This game, yeah.
It's going to be the new thing that everybody's playing. It's going to take over from Animal Crossing. Everybody's going to be playing this. Now, if Animal Crossing, you could customize your junk.
Yeah.
See, then you'd have the best of both worlds.
You'd have a real seller there for sure. Can you imagine if there's like sex scenes in Animal Crossing?
I'm going to say, you notice that somebody stole our idea to have Animal Crossing as a horror film, as a horror game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was our idea.
Yes.
We had that a long time ago.
Which it was kind of terrifying, even with like in that little trailer where that person's just digging out on the beach at night. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, the player. Oh, here you go. Right here. The player can also have sex with other main characters and prostitutes, though not Keanu Reeves, because.
Oh, what the heck?
As previously established. All of this lines up with Brazil's recent classification of the game as 18 plus. They referenced intense sexual relations.
Just sexual relations, intense
nudity, prostitution, sexualization, sexual language, sexual pleasurement.
Wow.
And more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Think they'll make a movie?
Yeah. I'm sure they will.
Right?
Outside the steamy stuff, there is also plenty of violence, drug use, and general nastiness. Expect to see suicide, cruelty, intentional death, which isn't that murder?
Intentional death? Suicide?
Or suicide, yeah.
Yeah.
And the alarmingly phrased exposure to death corpse.
Okay.
This game sounds bananas.
Yeah.
It sounds bonkers.
I can almost see this game not being released in certain countries. All right?
Yeah, China ain't getting this game.
No. Yeah. The U.S.? Whatever.
Yeah, we're
Do
fine.
whatever you want. We've seen
big.
worse. Well, it's so weird that they're so open about this game.
You got guns in that game? Good, bring it in.
Well, no, because like in other like Modern Warfare games where you go in and you shoot children or you like shoot up a mall. Like we've had games like that in the past, but they've always kept it a secret for shock factor and shock value, right?
Right.
They're pretty open about it.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Yeah. Seems like the developers don't care. It's like, yeah.
Hey, it's going to have this. It's going to have this.
Your character can have big old balls. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Or no balls.
Are they going to have more restrictions on this? Like when it comes to selling it?
I would assume.
Right? Because...
I mean, it's definitely going to be a mature rating, but...
Yeah. I feel like you have to, you'll go to GameStop, but you'll have to go behind these curtains in order to get a copy of it.
It's like back in the day when you rented a movie and there was that porno section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of slow down, pretend that you're looking at something else just to kind of get a glimpse in there.
It's like, no, I'm just looking, I'm reading the back of Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah. See if there's somebody you know behind the curtain.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I feel like they would go a lot of the times closer to closing time.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah. In and out.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah.
Well, this took a turn. We're definitely earning that E that we have on our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed that, by the way.
Did you really?
I did. I went into iTunes and changed it from the clean to
when did this change happen?
Explicit?
Explicit? Yeah.
Yeah. I changed it a few months ago.
Okay.
Because there's just more and more swearing and we aren't exactly clean anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dick
physics.
Did you notice any change as far as listenership goes?
With
the change of rating?
Not really.
Right?
Well, we don't get a whole lot of views or listens from iTunes, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
That's not really our main listener stream. So. Anyway, what are we talking about now? Oh, right.
Revs and Rex.
Revs and Rex. This one's all you.
So, I looked online and I was going through Instagram and I happened to come across this ad for a Sonic game, and I'm like, wow, they've really got quite a few of them. So then I went into just the Play Store and started looking at all these video games that they've got, because app games have really stepped up their game in recent years.
Yeah.
But they're bringing back some of these original classics.
Right.
And so one of the games that they brought back that's really near and dear to my heart is Streets of Rage 2.
Streets of Rage.
Right? The cool thing about this one is it's a multiplayer as well. You can have 1 to 2 players. You can play as those 4 iconic characters. And it's the game, it's verbatim, like the game. And It's crazy to me that we used to have to play it on a console, and now you can just play it on your phone.
Yeah. I mean, the game, back in the day, I think the Sega Genesis cost upwards around $160, $170.
Yeah.
The games themselves are probably early 90s money.
$20.
I was going to say 30 or 40.
Yeah.
You know? Now, I just downloaded that for free.
We did get a chance before we even recorded the episode to play the game.
We did, yep.
And it was really pretty simple. You just have to have, both people have to be on the same Wi-Fi network.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just click on it and it says like, hey, here's your code. Let the other person know. The other person joins the game and types in that code. It takes all of a couple of seconds.
You're off and going.
And what's so crazy about it is when when you're like selecting your character, it moves over them and they kind of move.
Mm-hmm.
We were both able to switch between characters, and it was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty seamless too.
Yeah, there wasn't any like lag or anything. There wasn't like when I would hit somebody, because my volume was down and yours was up, and when I would hit somebody, it was instantly heard on your phone. So it wasn't like there was no lag at all. Like it was
pretty seamless.
Instant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And beat for beat, it is the exact same game.
Exact. Yep.
You still can pick up whole chickens, and you can pick up
lead pipes.
shivs and lead pipes, and the characters still attack the exact same. But the thing that's been missing from a lot of these newer games, besides having like friendly fire or friendly damage, is some of your attacks that you do and your moves, they actually cost like health.
Yeah. Well, that was a thing back from those early arcade games, if you remember. Like, you had a special move, and if you did the special move, your health would go down.
Right.
So you couldn't just keep pushing the
keep
special
spamming
move.
that, yeah. It was either that, or they would give you like mana or something else that you could do, and you'd have to like save it up until you had enough of it, like in Golden Axe, right? And then you could finally do your bigger attack. But this one, you do have to make sure that you're lined up perfectly with the other bad guys in order to hit them, as well as like even break a table or a chair or a mailbox.
You can also hit each other.
You can. As well as like some of the bigger villains, they can throw you at your friend that's playing and attack you. But yeah, no, I would highly recommend this one. I really want to see like if I can still beat it.
Yeah. No, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It also had like along the side when you first open up the app, it's got a list of other games that you can download, and there's like all these classics Sega games.
I got Sonic right here.
It's not a bad idea to even like just check if any of these games haven't come out with an app, because it seems like now is the time that people are bringing back these classic games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I put in Sonic the Hedgehog, and you can download Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the classic version. It has Sonic Dash, which is one of those infinite run games. Sonic the Hedgehog Classic. Yeah,
I really want to see if they do have Gunstar Heroes. Did you ever play that one back in the day?
No.
Toe Jam and Earl. That was another one of my favorites. Echo the Dolphin. I'm just going through greatest Sega games. Earthworm Jim.
Road Rash. You ever play Road Rash?
I did.
Yeah.
Kid Chameleon. Did you play that one?
I didn't play Kid Chameleon. I only played the games that my friend had because I didn't have a Sega.
Okay.
My buddy Josh, who just lived that way, right up the street.
Mm-hmm.
His parents still live in that house. Yeah, he had a Sega, so I would go over and we'd play Sonic and Aladdin and Road Rash 2.
Aladdin. That's a pretty difficult game.
Yes. It's weird, though. I was a much better gamer as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I could...
Than now?
Yeah, than now. Especially on, those old games.
Yeah.
Like, I had my NES Classic there. I plugged that in and bring up, like, one of the Ninja Turtle games that, as a kid, I could just whip through. Now I can barely get past level 3. Like, it's weird.
I think a lot of it has to do with QuickTime events. That's our downfall and demise.
I think so.
Yeah, we're so like used to getting just QuickTime events and not having to like worry about skill. Although there is a game I'll have to like talk about after the podcast with you that you probably need to download, dude. Like it's so great for the Switch, but I can't think of the name of it right now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why can't you just talk about it now? Right? Yeah. Okay.
Because I forgot the name of it.
All right. So, they have Streets of Rage Classic.
Oh, snap.
They have the first one, too.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Altered Beast Classic. They have Super Monkey Ball.
No way, really?
Yeah. Golden Axe. You can download.
Yeah.
Dr. Mario?
We beat that one at Nickel Arcade. We beat
Did you?
Golden... No, you were there too.
Did we?
Yeah, dude. We went to and played Golden Axe, and we also played Alien. Oh, a long old time ago.
When did we go to Nickel Arcade?
Yeah.
Or Nickelcade?
Yeah.
When did we do that? I guess that had to be years ago, because that place is gone now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm 100% sure, because...
I remember, it was shortly after we started up the podcast.
Yeah.
That's right.
We beat Golden Axe and
we did.
Alien, and there was... Because, like, I was surprised at how short it was.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I only put, like, 4 nickels in. We were able to beat the game.
I totally forgot that we did that. That's right.
Speaking of blast from the past.
Yeah. So, really quick here, before we wrap things up, something we want to talk to you guys about that is happening the end of the month, right?
Yes.
On the 31st, which is a Sunday, last Sunday of the month, we are going to do our very first, gotta make sure I get the name right, World War G pop culture quiz.
We are going to have all sorts of different questions about all things pop culture.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a live stream on Facebook.
Yes.
On our Facebook page. So if you haven't liked the World War G page, and if you want to participate in this, go and like the page. Now, here's the thing. There is going to be prizes involved.
Yes.
But we'll explain more in coming weeks, yeah. But there will be prizes involved. It's pretty much like a pub quiz.
Yes.
Basically. But it'll be, obviously we're not going to be at a pub. And it'll be live streamed over Facebook.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're interested in that, we're gonna test this out. We're gonna do it a couple times a month. See what kind of response we get. What kind of reactions we get, how many people do we actually get to join and continue to play, and we're just going to see how it goes.
Participation is key on this one.
Yes, participation is key. Yeah, well, and we'll see how it goes. So look forward to that. Like I said, we're not doing that until the 31st, and we'll keep reminding you. And yeah, so that's something to look forward to. And really it's also a way to, kind of be a bit more interactive with people that listen to the show.
To kind of get some participation going, because we'll obviously be asking questions about our podcast and like episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But of course, we'll have like the movie questions, Marvel questions, Disney questions, everything.
Yeah, it's not just going to be nerd and geek centric. Like, this is pop culture, so it's going to be questions about a wide variety of stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be like a mega nerd or geek to.
There are going to be more difficult questions, but we're not going to be like too deep diving with these questions.
Yeah.
You know, in issue 143 of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man.
Who was the artist that drew?
Yeah.
Iron Man number 82. Yeah, no, we won't do that. We won't throw those at you. Okay. So, here's where you can find us. You can listen to all of our episodes at worldwarg.podbean.com. We're also on iTunes, Google Play, and CosmicPotato.com. Or, excuse me, I do that every time. CosmicPotatoNetwork.com. On the social media, you can find us at Facebook.com/WorldWarGPodcast. Again, go to that and like it if you want to participate in our quiz. We're also on Twitter and Instagram at WWG Podcast. You can also find all of our merchandise at shop.spreadshirt.com/WorldWarG. You can also email us anytime.
Day or night.
At worldwgpodcast@gmail.com. You can also call or text the show at any time at 385-240-1692. Still haven't received any calls for a while. Or texts.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, still.
Listeners our operators are standing by.
Yeah. Just call and leave a message.
Yeah.
Or text us.
Yeah.
Whatever. Doesn't have to be about anything specific. You know, I have recited that, just really quick. I've recited that, let's see, it's episode 268. I think I started that around what? Episode 100?
Yeah.
So, 168 times I've recited that, and I cannot do it without that picture in front of me.
Really?
Yeah. Like, if I just covered it and tried to do it now, I couldn't do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Here, should I try? All right, here we go. So, you can listen to all of our episodes at worldwarg.podbean.com. We're also on iTunes, Google Play, and CosmicPotato.com.
Network.
CosmicPotatoNetwork.com.
Yeah.
Dang it, Sean, why'd you change that? On the social media, we're at Facebook.com/WorldWarGPodcast.
You can't see this, but Troy's actually covering up his little notes.
I'm covering my phone.
Yeah.
We're also on Twitter and Instagram at WWG Podcast. You can find all of our merchandise at shop.spreadshirt.com/WorldWarG. You can also email us anytime.
Day or night.
At worldwgpodcast@gmail.com. You can also call or text the show anytime at 385.
Yeah. That's about as far as I know.
240-1692. Oh, I got it right.
Boom.
Boom.
Nice.
Sense of accomplishment. Okay.
It's the small victories.
Yep. Stay geeky, my friends, and continue to wash your hands. Don't relax. Keep washing your hands. Please.